Hey everyone, this is Ultra Runner. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at the next installment of the Toy Tier Tour series, and this is part number 4. And this is actually my first of 2 Star Wars shelves. Again, like I say, I have a lot of this in my collection tour, but this series allows me to go a little bit more in depth. That way, it's not a 2-hour video. It's just kind of like a couple of little 5-minute, 10-minute videos here and there. So we're going to start with the droid section of that top tier. And this is the Black Series Super Battle Droids, the Black Series Droidicas, and then the SH Figuarts B1 Battle Droids. Now, if you've seen me do the review on the B1 Battle Droid, this is probably one of my all-time favorite figures, period. I mean, the way they executed such a really simple figure and made all the robotic details and complications that go in it. Plus, he's also allowed to stand dynamic. Great paint, great sculpting. Just to me, like I say, SH Figuarts at its very, very best. And I've owned the Black Series version, and like, there's no way I would ever buy another one of those again. They just did SH Figuarts just nailed this 100%. You can't really, there's no way to get around it. I mean, plus the texture, how they feel, and then the fact that they just stand any kind of way like this dynamic look of him standing that way, you would never get that in a Black Series. And if you did, you'd have to heat the parts, and then it would never go back to where it was. Whereas this is just business as usual for SH Figuarts. So pretty phenomenal. Now where they do shine, Black Series, is these 2 Droidicas. And I did pick up 2. I think I did show that in a review. Same thing with the Super Battle Droids in the back. Just because I wanted to have them kind of in pairs. I think that's just kind of how they look, how they work best personally for display. But these guys are awesome. Black Series really crushed it with these. And I had these in my upstairs display, but my main display where kind of everybody sees, this is really what I want to have out, because I just love these droids, these CIS droids, and pretty happy with how they turned out. And now that the Super Commandos are on order, that's all I need are available. I got 2 of those on order, and then that'll be it. That'll kind of round out this shelf here, as far as that's concerned. And then we move over. I'll just kind of jump to the side here. So then we have the Black Series. This is the Bad Batch Season 2 look. And as you guys know, I'm a big fan of teams, and probably, my favorite team from Star Wars is definitely Bad Batch, and they're one of my favorite teams, period. So I had to get these guys out of here. I do have Season 1 look, but I really like the Season 2 just because the color pops, and it makes it just a unique look as opposed to the all gray with the splash of red here. I do really like how they did the super colorful looks here. Just a great job Hasbro did with this team. And then, of course, you got the Imperial crosshair in the very back. So, but yeah, great job on these guys, and I really like the way they turned out. So, I wanted to have them out front and displayed, and of course, just a great job with that group across the board. So, and then you have, of course, I love the Omega. I got both versions, and this is definitely my favorite version of it. Again, a little bit older looking, and then 2, just the detail, the color. And she looks like she's really part of the squad from that look. So, and then lastly, we have this is kind of like almost like my what ifs kind of shelf, part of the shelf. So, I'll sort of, I guess, just with the SH Figuarts, Ahsoka Tano. So, as you can see, this Ahsoka, when I did the review on her, she actually comes with multiple or faceplates. And this faceplate is the Sith eyes from when she met Anakin in A World Between Worlds. So I just kind of was thinking, okay, what if when Ahsoka met Maul, when Maul was, running Mandalore, and she took Maul's offer to join him, maybe she went completely dark, and then now we have, Maul. This is my favorite version of Maul, which is Clone Wars Maul. I mean, there's just not a better one out there, I don't think. And Hasbro killed it with the Black Series on that. So you've got the Clone Wars Maul with the Darksaber, and you've got his commandos behind him, his Mandalorians, and those guys, so you've got the support of them. And then, of course, you've got one of the most powerful Jedi, who is now a Sith Lord, on this team, which is Ahsoka. And of course, if you've seen any of the reviews on this Ahsoka from SH Figuarts, it is the Ahsoka. I really like the Mafex as far as what they did with the cloak and the proportions. I think are better, but the face sculpt, this face sculpt, the face sculpts they had provided, which was 3 for this particular figure, they just nailed. And so what I did, I kind of kit bash her because of course she comes with white lightsabers, and I think that's how I had the initial photos. But now that she's a Sith, she needs full on red lightsabers. So that's a little bit of a kit bash for that. So yeah, so got my dark side user Ahsoka on the top of the Star Wars shelf, and of course this, like again, this is my first of 2 Star Wars shelves. I think the next installment will have the rest of the guys, which is my conclusion to my Star Wars display for my main shelf. I have a ton of figures, but for the main shelf and main display. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you happen to notice, there's a lot of space right there. That's for an incoming Hot Toys, so it's going to stand behind them. So more about that when that one arrives. But again, hope you guys liked it. Comment down below if you had any thoughts on it, and of course, like, share, subscribe. Thanks so much. Later.